everybody, my name is Jenna and welcome to my channel. Today we are playing Gone Home, and yeah, that's about it. What happened last time is really nothing because I got scared and stopped playing. But figured out she runs track, and there was a message that she left to her family that they haven't looked at. And hey, it's one of the postcards I sent. It's a postcard she sent. She had to send it to a different address, and she doesn't get why she had to send it to a different address. Grab photo. Yeah. Is that a photo of me or Sam? Isn't Sam my sister's name? Read obituary. Oscar Doc Mason. Oscar Mason, 60 of Boone County, died peacefully last month in his home. Mr. Mason was born on September 8, 1933, in the house that would be his home for the rest of his life. He attained his degree in pharmacy at a young age and returned to the Boone County to practice. He quickly became a well-loved figure at the center of the community. In the decades preceding his passage, he was seldom seen outside his home. A service will be held this Sunday at the First Methodist Church at 1:30 p.m. All are welcome. His survivors include his nephew Terrence Greenbart as Greenbrier. Oh, so he's like my. Oh wait, is he my dad? Greenbrier, as well as in spirit the people of Boone County, whom he provided wellness and comfort. So is he my dad? Did my dad die? Welcome, new student. We hope that you are excited about your first day at Goodfellow High School as we are. Be sure to bring the following with you on your first day of class so that you can get right into the swing of things. Okay? Please remember to get plenty of sleep the night before and be ready for the first bell to ring at 8 a.m. See you soon, and again, welcome.
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class, and I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
So is this going to be a scary game? Name of insured applicant, Terrence Greenbrier. Property address, 1 Arbor Hill, Boone County. Okay, last time I read their address, I said OR, and then their zip code, and that's Oregon, not OR. I'm just not the brightest sometimes, you know? But Boone County, Oregon, 97141. Wiring and house is technically up to. I heard a noise, and you know. Can I hold these and then chuck it at whatever comes my way? I can't throw very far. So her dad did die. Her dad's Terrence L. Greenbrier. What's underneath all these books? Dad? Japan's bloody war on dolphins. Ladies in the ring, the women of wrestling. Moscow by night, drugs, prostitution, the mafia. The new rules of love. Can't see what's underneath that though. You know what? I'm not gonna clean that up because I am a teenager. There's a secret door. Why is there just nothing in this corner? This one goes all the way over. There's gotta be something. Ooh, letters. Dear Terrence, this is gonna be fun because it's long. David asked me to write you regarding the reviews you've been submitting the last few months. Frankly, they've become more trouble than they're worth from an editing standpoint. There's a word limit. It's your job to stay under it, not mine to cut back to it. Even then, it's becoming harder and harder to beat out the tangents and non-sequitur from the usable copy without heavy rewrites. The readers of home theater aficionado want to hear about the quality and value of the hardware, not ruminations on your childhood. If it were up to me, I wouldn't be writing this letter, I'd just be cutting you loose. There are tons of guys half your age who would take your rate to write stuff I could actually use. But David's known you for a long time and he's the boss, so I'm giving you one more shot on his say-so. You should write him a nice note thanking him for his patience and generosity. Look through your old stuff and start submitting reviews like that again, then everybody will be happy. Brent Kirkwood, review editor, The Home Theater African Unknown magazine. Can I close it? Thank you. I want to find the secret book to open up this part of the wall. That's what I want to find. I don't think there is one, but I'm determined, so we're gonna look. I got excited because it went up to the open folder thing and I thought it was gonna let me open something. No, there is nothing. Unless it's on one of these other books, but I'm not gonna look through all of them. Wiring in the house is technically up to safety and amperage requirements. However, multiple layers of wiring have been added into the structure over the last 100 years. System is frequently unpredictable. Lights blink out for no clear reason. Pressure on the floorboards and door frames disrupts circuits wired directly behind the surface. Properly re-racking the electrical system would be highly destructive to the walls. Floor, and fixtures of the structure. After a discussion with Mr. Greenmeyer, since there are no current safety concerns, issues will not be addressed. Okay. That's gonna suck. Role model, Girl Scout. I don't know if that can be copyright. How do I throw it? Terry! Hey man, how have you been? And I know you're a published author and everything now, but my editor at Hi-Fi, H-I-F-I, H-F, I don't know, it's hard to... It's kind of hard to read this, so I'm going to say Hi-Fi, because that is fun to say. At Hi-Fi Aficionado. It's too much review work to go around. And he's looking for an author freelancer. Naturally, I thought of you. You were saying in your cast letter how much of a pain it's been trying to find a publisher for your latest work of literature, and writing stereo reviews is dead. Sit at home with a glass of scotch, listen to some records, and write out how it sounds, and then get paid. I've included some issues of the magazine to use as samples if you're interested. Send some samples to my editor and tell him your old colleague I'm not gonna look because I'm alone in this house. That wasn't a door opening. And I'm not scared at all. So I don't know what that says. It's C-N-O-N? Is that what that is? I don't know. I can't read it. I don't know. Your old colleague, something, Mike sent you. Here's the address. Blah, blah, blah. Do it, Mike. Stop! This would be really annoying if you walked this slow in a game. Making friends. I need this book. Sam thought this might help. Oh my goodness. Poor Sam. I don't know if her dad's being serious or not. Feeling lonely? It's a piece of cake to make friends. Never worry again about having friends to spend time with. This book will teach you to make friends, even when you're shy. Oh wow, I need this book. Thanks, Dad.
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them. Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk, but sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform. She's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
Sam, you're talking about this girl in a very, nice way. Well, this one's Dave, it's not Mike. Wait, no, Mike was the nice guy. Was Dave the mean guy? Fresh. Readers, tell us about their worst moments. Whoa. 90-21-0. Is anybody still there? I don't even know what that is. So, the male gaze had it subverted. Sarah Holst, now gathering moss. Okay. I just want to find that letter where the dude was writing the thing so I can figure out if Dave is the mean guy. Or if Dave's the nice guy. Was it in here? If I turn the fan on, is something going to happen? That is a very loud fan. I don't remember if Dave's the mean guy or not, but you know what? Let's just read this letter. Hi, Terry. Enclosed piece, find a Pioneer old 703 or 8. I don't know. It's our unit. With remote and cables, we need half a page review for the October issue, so that gives you about 2 weeks to tell us the copy for edit. To get us the copy for edit. Standard stuff like you gave us on the old 502. It's a combat player, so check its CD playback with a few discs, as well as laser disc. And they want us to definitely hit the signal to noise ratio in Toastlink stuff for the high-end buyers. Looking forward to your take on it. Enjoy the unit, Dave. Stop! Am I gonna need these candles when all the power goes out later in the game? And I'm gonna have to light some. Oh, matches. Can I light a match and then, whoops, light a match and then light a candle? Okay. Second time now I've looked at that window and thought it was a person. You know, game, for you not being a scary game, you are pretty terrifying. Dear Mr. Greenbrier, I write to inform you. I'm probably changing the way that their last name is because I don't know how to say it. So I'm just... Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop! 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 It sounds like the door's opening and closing. What is it? I just want to know what the noise is. It's the floorboards, the creaking, but like, why are they doing that? Why are they creaking? There's ghosts. I'm right. You know I'm right. There's ghosts in this. I'm probably changing the last name because I don't know how to say it, so I'm just reading it and hoping that I say it somewhat the same every time. Dear Mr. Greenbrier, I write to inform you that unfortunately Mercury Brook will be unusable to publish your follow-up to the accidental Ferrara. I don't know if that's P or an F. Despite the low sales of the Accidental Savior, we went ahead with publication of the second book in hopes of the John Russell series catching on. However, sales of the second book have been in fact lower than those of the first, and so our stewardship of the series must end here. It's been a pleasure working as your publisher, and we wish you and John Russell the best in your future endeavors. Sincerely, Donald Fripps. I thought I was going to say Donald Trump, and I was going to laugh. Publisher, Mercury Brook Incorporation.
Somehow I always knew that sometimes we see through. Now that it's happened.
Samantha Greenbrier. Date 9/9/94. Directions. Below are 2 stories. The events. Okay, so it's her homework. The early morning of September 1st, 1939. Essa Blates stares out the window of the train as it travels from Vienna back to her home village of Whelan in Portland. Holland. Doesn't say Portland. As the train rumbles along and the sky rises over the port side, she can only think of her dear Borislav. Okay, the boy she is engaged to wed. Meanwhile, deep within our guts, an ovum starts to develop. As this train approaches its destination, her heart races. The lining of the uterus is getting thick and soft. Ooh, okay. As Essa steps off the train, her eyes depart quickly across the gathered crowd. Then there her dear Boris, still in his baker's smock. He must have dropped his early morning duties at his father's shop to come meet her. Her heart skips a beat. The ovary releases the ovum. It travels to the fallopian tube. Over the wheezing of the steam engines, a deep hum grows. It's coming from the sky. Dork's shadows pass over the station, and a whistling sound. Essen, her thoughts only a second faster than the bombs reaching out toward her dear bonds across the crowd. Their eyes lock and the moment freezes. The flash and smoke envelops him almost instantly. In the assault by German forces, almost 75% of the people in her hometown are killed. Are billed? That doesn't say killed, it's B. Almost 75% of the people in her hometown are billed. The rest, including Essa and for a time Borsons, laid huddled in half-destroyed church. He is blind, his legs are missing, bandaged with torn bed sheets. Essa's egg will not be meeting her sperm. It dissolves. About 2 weeks later, Bond loses his grip on life. Essa has given up her rations to keep oh, is that Ben? To keep Ben's alive, Bombs alive. I don't know if it's an N or an M or an R. It could be Boris's. To keep Boris is alive, but in the end, nothing can save him. Since the lining of the uterus is not needed for a pregnancy, it comes out through the vagina. Essa vows to survive. She sets off. Essa vows to survive. She sets off to join the Polish resistance. That's a daring spy and saboteur. Another ovum starts to develop in one of the ovaries, and the process begins again. It is incredible how the female body knows how to prepare for a pregnancy. Oh my! Samantha, please give this to your mother. Go over. Thank you. Oh, dang it. I want you to go over.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
Janice, thank you for having Danny. Is it Danny? Thank you for having Danny over to your new home. He has missed having his friend Samantha in the neighborhood very much. Danny asked if he could lend Samantha's Nintendo Street Fighting tape, and I gave my permission. He needs to spend less time with those games anyway. No hurry returning it. Let Samantha know that she is welcome back to our house to visit anytime. Sincerely, Mary Schultz. That does it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you, whoa, it's loud. Made it this far, then you obviously like something. So you should go check out some of my other videos, I guess. I mean, I don't know. You don't have to if you don't want to, but you can. I mean, I don't know. Thank you for watching. Bye. Whoa, that sounds weird. I'm gonna stop being an idiot because there's a camera there. Ah! Sorry. I got stuck on the cord and fell. Whoops. I want that on. Salmon paper. Whoa. I know. Oh, I know you're a. Terry. Rash. I didn't